Mic check. 1, 2, 3. Hold on, guys. If you can hear me, give me a thumbs up real quick. Can you hear me? Okay, sounds good. All right. Give me a couple of cities that are in the building real quick. Our corporate call went a little long tonight. Come off mute for me. Let me know how far we are reaching. Give me a couple of cities that are, in the building.
Parker Heights, Texas.
Cincinnati.
Tallahassee, Florida.
Atlanta, Georgia.
Atlanta, Georgia, Snellville.
Miami, Florida.
Andrew is in the building.
Good. What's up, Andrew?
Nothing much, man. I was having some issues trying to get on with the Zoom. I don't know what's up, bro. Let me take it off this laptop.
That's okay. I understand how it goes. That's why you got a partner.
That's right. What's up, Brian?
I'm good, man. We back to back again tonight, real quick. Andrew, let me spotlight you real quick so we can talk about some of this excitement, man. I am going to go side by side with you as co-host here. Ladies and gentlemen, Andrew is very, very accomplished. I'll let him tell you a little bit about himself, but he's the host with the most tonight. And I'm very, very proud to partner with individuals like him, man, who have influence, who see they're not too busy to help other people get and become as successful as he's become. So Andrew, I appreciate it, man. Let me put everybody on mute and I'm gonna bring you right back and just talk to people real quick about what made you join, there you go, come off mute for me. What made you join Making Wealth Real? Why are you excited about the extra digit movement? And I'll show everybody why we're here today.
Well, number one, I love helping people. That's number one. I've been doing it for a while. Some of the people I actually helped out was Dwayne Wade, dad, and a lot of celebrity friends and stuff like that. Kobe Bryant, I started with him back in the day. And from there, I worked with a lot of different celebrities, but my background is marketing and branding. I've been marketing and branding for over 20 something years. And I was the youngest kid to make the first $250,000 when I was with the United States Post Office. This boy is working it. And I saw this company and I thought this would be great. It's a great opportunity. I think definitely our culture definitely should get involved with something like this because it's good and it's growing and it's in the beginning. And so I definitely want to help anybody grow in this brand. And I think Brian, connecting with you, I think we can really make it happen.
Okay, well, we're gonna make it happen, man. I know you got a little one back there sound like this.
Yeah, you
yeah, it's okay. It's okay, man. That's how we at home and we love it. Believe it or not, here is a young lady, is it a daughter or son?
Yeah, hold on for a second. I got a major player trying to get online right now. Hold on, let me get him straight. He's 3 years old.
3 years old, so he's picking up on the game early, so we don't mind that at all.
Yeah.
Go ahead, take care of it, man. Take care, get that person on, and I'll buy some time here for you. So guys, listen, if you're brand new, we're here to talk about a couple of things. We want to talk about money, first of all. Not money in its physical sense, not to worship money, but let's be honest, in this country, if you don't have money and capitalism will beat you to death. So what we do is show people how to use strategies, real people getting real results, but it's not just educational, it's implementation. It's not just education, it's implementation. And what I mean by that is we have a staff of experts in 3 different areas I'm going to show you guys tonight that'll get you right in the middle of what wealthy people do with their money. You're going to be right in the middle to hear about the terms and the terminology and the perspective of people with money. You're going to be right in the middle of a group of experts that are going to walk you step by step by step through what to do. Not just here's a class, here's a video, go do it. You know, if you need us, call us. No. This is implementation. There's a totally different thing when you have a group that's going to show you how to do exactly what we do. Now, let me identify the problem first. I think this is what a lot of people don't realize, but it's really true. The divide in this country is getting big. And if you understand these trends and take a look at what's happening, you'll be ahead of the trend and not behind it. I've spent half my life, I'm 45 years old. I retired when I was 22. And I made my first $1 million in my 20s because I was always good at following trends. I was always good at catching a wave before it actually took off. Now, the trend that's happening right now is actually a problem, but it also has a solution. The fact of the matter is the divide in this country is getting bigger and bigger and bigger, right? You got 34 million people, the wealthiest country in the world, 34 million people live below the poverty line. Why? 10 million people lost their jobs because of COVID with 1 week's notice. Why? Most people are still relying on their formal education. Nothing wrong with formal education. I graduated from Morehouse College. I got my degree in English in 1997. I was climbing that corporate American ladder. And then I realized, you know what? My ladder might be on the wrong building. And that's what I had to do. I had to wake up and realize it may be time to change the plan. Because meanwhile, between 1980 1980, 90 and 2020, 600 people made $1 billion. Now, I don't know if you guys know this, but this is a fact. $1 billion is 1,000 million. If you had $1,000 a day, you will have $1 million in about 3 years. At $1,000 a day, you got to let it be 3,006 to get $1 billion. Do you know that? The difference between $1 million and $1 billion is so vast, people don't even understand. You got to let it be 3,006. Why are billionaires being created while people are starving? It's because now specialized education is more important or just as important as formal education. How in the world are there 2,825 people who are billionaires in the world? 788 of them live here. And people starving. See, it don't make sense to me. Here's why. Billionaires and wealthy people play by one tax code, while people who struggle play by another tax code. Now, understand, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with a job. A job is honorable. A job deserves respect. I worked the job. I started work when I was 14 years old. But as I got older, Andrew, here's what I realized. The tax code for a job is a W-2. The tax code for the wealthy is a 1099. Actually, even greater, but this for the introduction is a 1099. Now, what you got to learn is once you understand the rules of the wealthy, you don't get mad at the rules. You just play them and beat them at their own game, or at least join them. A 1099 says everybody that has a social security number is born a sole proprietor. Why in the world do some of you guys have a social, which we all do, and you're not using it for business purposes? You were born an entrepreneur in this country. That's why other people do the best they can to get over to this country. But because you were born in America, you jaded, so you fell for the job journey only. I'm proud that a lot of people on this call are stepping out of that mindset, right? Let me give you guys an example. Right now, it's COVID. If you have a W-2, you get a stimulus check. Hey, we're issuing stimulus checks. All you have to do is file your taxes, and we got the one. If you got the first one and second one, we're gonna bring you a third one between $600, $1,200, I think $1,400, something like that. Nothing wrong with a stimulus. If you got a business, $10,000 grant. Here's $25,000 PPP payroll forgivable. Here's $100 billion, $194 billion in disaster relief for business owners, forgivable. Here's another round of every time there's a stimulus check, there's a PPP for business owners, payroll protection plan, tens of thousands to billions of dollars, forgivable. See, the government tells you who they favor. Guys, a car without an engine can't drive, and an economy without businesses can't thrive. So why aren't you using your social to become a sole proprietor? You already got what you need. You got a house or apartment, and you got a social security number, but you letting your social security number go on job applications instead of getting a business. The information is outdated. How is it that a business owner pays taxes last? Easy. The government says, take care of us on the back burner. How is it that an employee pays taxes first? Easy. The government says, we need your money up front. We give you a refund next year. So why, if you did all the work, just here's my question, guys. If you did all the work, why are you not getting all the money? Because you were trained to give your millions away. So what we do is teach you how to shift it back to you. See, what you guys got to remember, man, it's not another degree that's going to make you wealthy, okay? It's not overtime that's going to make you wealthy. It's not a part-time job that's going to make you wealthy. It's your own money. It's your own money. Now, what you don't realize is until you overcome this tax issue, you got three other challenges that are going to keep you from succeeding. Taxes is just the first. So if you have a W-2, taxes take the first 1/3 of your money off the top, gone. But taxes then cause debt. That's the second problem. Now another 1/3 of your money's gone. So when people say, I get paid Friday, I said, no, you don't. Your bills get paid Friday. A lot of people don't understand that. A lot of people say, I get paid Friday, I can't wait. No, your bills get paid Friday. How much of that cash flow do you have left after the government took 1/3 and the banks took another 1/3? How much of your money do you have left? Then big business kicks in and always got something we need: flat screen TV, curved TV, flatter TV, iPhone, Android, iPad, iPod, Siri, Alexa. You know, you got all this kind of stuff that you need. And then stuff gets so outdated, you have to upgrade. Now big business is in your pockets. Every holiday, they're in your pockets. Then big business is who's responsible for pushing the prices of everything up. So now you got what's called inflation. You see, so if you're making the same amount of money you made last year, but things this year, because of COVID and restrictions and lack of movement and lack of circulation, everything else is more expensive. Do y'all know you're gonna need the same thing, the same amount of money? 10 times the amount of money you have now to maintain the same lifestyle in 10 years, you're gonna need 10 times the money. Y'all see it all the time. Y'all remember when gas was 99 cents? Some of y'all are driving long enough to know when gas was 99 cents. You would never see 99 cents again, not even on regular, okay? Because the prices have gone up. So you gotta understand, once you handle the taxes and stop giving the government 1/3, then once you use that money and pay off your debt, you're gonna get wealthy. See, I'm not a biblical scholar, right? There are people that can quote verses and all that, but here's what I do know. The good book says, I give you power to gain wealth. Now, if it's my birthright, then I have the power to gain wealth, number one. And I want to exercise my power, number two. Why am I letting 4 entities keep me from getting it? Number 3. So the man upstairs said I can have it, and I want it. It's going to be hard for you to prove to me that I can't get it. See, it's just education. So I want to show you guys how you start overcoming these things. One thing in particular overcomes all of the headaches you have. And people miss this, but it's true. It's the assembly. See, the assembly of people and experts helping you get through those hurdles and navigate that road is what's going to keep you from thinking it's difficult. See, once you come together with a group like us, right? Networkers, college students, lawyers, doctors, single moms, single dads, all of us coming together in Extra Digit and show you how we become so successful, how we have more $1 million ring earners than any other organization, how we have the only individual in the company to hit the top position, how we have the first 3 females in the entire company to hit the second to the highest position, how we have over $3 million a year generated in revenue in just 1 year, in our first year in business. When you get with a group like that, and then Making Wealth Real, our partner and our company, does all the heavy lifting, all you got to do is introduce people to the movement. See, when you get that type of knowledge and that kind of wisdom and understanding, you're going to change your life. It's not as hard as people think. What we do in EDM is we follow trends. 100 years ago, almost to this day, the home-based business was being a business owner was the #1 income earning opportunity on the planet. Think about it. I want y'all to think about this. The Great Depression, 1930. Now, a lot of y'all may not have paid attention in history, and I didn't either. But when it comes to money, I follow the money. Great Depression hit. Now, in the 20s, 30s, and 40s, ask anybody. There was a main street in every city. There's still a main street in every city. In every city right now, you'll see a main street. Your great-great-grandparents, they knew the milkman. They knew the insurance man. Insurance man used to come to the house and knock on the door, right? You knew your tailor. You knew the meat man. You knew the seamstress. Everybody had a business. The industrial age took off and everybody went to the factories. You see, that's where that mentality, get a good job, get a 9-to-5, get a good pension. So now after World War II, the good job and pension was the mentality. Do you know to this day, we still got that mentality? That's how we think. We're still thinking like 1940s and 60s, like ain't nothing happened. Then corporate America started flourishing. They said, man, this 9-to-5 thing is serious. Why don't we do that for everything? Then the 401k was born. You see? Then the computer era came and said, you know what? We can do all that for cheap. Let's get rid of all the employees and do this over the computer, which brought along the internet. 2000 to 2020, the dot-com era. See, what y'all got to remember, guys, either you learn how to evolve or you're going to dissolve. There is no in between. I don't care what you do. I don't care how awesome your 8-track tapes are. You can't put them in your car today. Okay, I know y'all, some of y'all still got that 7 deuce to the quarter or whatever. You can't play them 8-tracks today. Okay, you went from vinyl records to 8-track, right? To CD, to something was between that probably. Oh, cassette tape, to CD, to MP3 player. Now we just stream it out the sky. You just get in the car and crank up Pandora. You see, everything evolves, guys. So why are you still on this outdated educational system? You got an 8-track mentality in a streaming world. And Brandon, people wonder why they can't get wealthy. It's because the education is outdated. See, now, especially with COVID, everybody's saying, you know what? I may need to crank up something from home. If this whole economy can just shake up like that, I can't like have my whole future on that. Let me at least have something that I can build on my own. Look, the cab industry, been around 80 years, gone, Uber. The last time you called a cab. Hotel industry, been around 80 years, gone, Airbnb. When you go out of town, you ain't looking for no hotel no more. You're trying to take and see if you can get a house. See, everything's going back to the people having the power. Well, now from 2020 to 2040, guess what the #1 trend is? The home-based business. See, if COVID didn't show you nothing else, it shows you that. Guys, before I show you the money, and we're gonna get out of here, let me just tell you this. Please don't sit around here and watch the NBA, who got shut down for a year, March Madness, the Olympics got pushed down for a year. Churches are still shut down in a lot of areas. Las Vegas got shut down. Baseball got shut down. Casinos got shut down. Billion-dollar industries got shut down, and you still sitting around here like, can't nothing affect you. Guys, do you know the #1 answer for all your financial roadblocks is a home-based business? #1, the tax advantages. Your expenses now become deductions. So your house and apartment plus your social security number changes the whole game. Let me give y'all something. Let me tell you something a lot of people don't know. I'm gonna just give you some free game. Do y'all know everything in your house depreciates? Do you know that? Right? So like, for example, this iPhone, I think I got the 12 or whatever, right? This is the 12. Well, Gwendolyn, next year, this 12 gonna be old because next 2 years, they're gonna come out with something else. So I get to deduct the depreciation of my iPhone. You understand? See, this camera I'm looking at y'all in, it's already 2 years old. So it depreciated. This MacBook I'm on, it depreciated. My iPad I'm on, it depreciated. The government lets business owners deduct depreciation. See, that's called phantom money, Michelle. The government says if you got a business, all the stuff in your house that's getting old, we'll give you some money for it. We'll give you tax breaks because your stuff getting older. But nah, some of y'all got a job only. You don't even get to write off your depreciation. My car, it's older. It's a year older every year. It depreciated. Business owners get what's called phantom money. Employees pay taxes. See, some of y'all don't know that. These are wealth principles that we teach you. And a home-based business gets to write off the same stuff as a lot of other businesses. In fact, in a lot of ways, more. Let me tell you guys something, man. The best thing about a home-based business, you can take it with you anywhere you want to go. Everywhere you want to go, you can take it with you. When I was in Tahiti, I took my home-based business with me. I was over in Asia. I was in Dubai. I took my business with me. When I was in France, I took my business. When I was in Italy, I took my business. When I was in South Africa, I took my business. I've been to 5 of the 7 continents. I'm not going to Antarctica. You can forget it. And my last one is Australia, and I'm good. I took my laptop and my business. We get 475 tax deductions. An employee gets 1. Why don't you have a business? Now I know what you're saying, because I don't know what business to get in. No, we're showing you. Our business is showing people how to save, make, and grow their money. We're going to show you how to save, make, and grow money. Making Wealth Real Financial is the home of the complete financial makeover. That's what we do. So you guys have ever seen a makeover, right? You see a house that may be debilitated or need rehab. You see the before picture, it's all dilapidated or whatever. You see the after picture. That's us. That's us with your finances. You ever see young ladies that don't have the makeup on and then they get married, they got the makeup on, like, man, look at you before the wedding, look at you now. We're gonna do the same thing with your finances, right? You see the before picture of a gentleman who lost 40 pounds. You're like, man, look at him now. He's holding his pants out, showing you his waistline, went away and disappeared. We're gonna do that same thing with your finances. We're gonna make your taxes minimized. We're gonna make your debt disappear, right? We're gonna help your expenses drop. You will be surprised if you're not focused on one of these 3 things: saving money, making money, or growing the money you make. You're on the wrong zone. Do y'all know in just 1 year, our first year in business, we've saved our members $500 million in taxes. A billion with a B. 500 million. Do you know our first year in business, we have shaved 13,000 years in debt off of our members? Let me ask you guys a question. How much more money would you make if your debt was 0? How much more money would you have if your debt was 0? You didn't owe nobody. Let me tell you guys something, man. I'm not the wealthiest person in the world, but my cash flow is sick. My cash flow is sick. When you start putting away 5 figures a month, when you start saving and investing 5 figures a month, when you start telling your broker, here go another 25,000 to invest this month. See, that's when your money start compounding. Here go another 10,000. See, because when you don't owe nobody, every dime that comes into your house is yours. That's where we are, and that's where you headed, right? We got 10 people who earn the $1 million residual ring. That means you would have to have $1 million in the bank to make what we make residually per month. You see, you'd have to have $1 million getting 8%. So I turned $228 into $228,000 in 8 months. 8 months. Now I've been involved for 16 months now. So you're not talking to somebody that's been here 8 years, 20 years, 30 years, 10 years. No, 16 months, okay? Not 16 months. We did all this in 16 months. Do you know where we're gonna be in 5 years? It's time to get serious. It's time to get serious. So let me show you what this means. First, the membership, $79 a month. Okay. Now, what does this do? For $79, our experts are going to help you minimize your taxes, increase your credit score, eliminate your debt, reduce your bills, and I'm just going to tell you right now, and more. Okay? So this is what I tell people. If you lower your taxes by $500 a month, not one time, and it costs you $79, if you're on camera, raise your hand or give me a thumbs up in the chat if you would trade $79 for $500 every time. I mean, it ain't hard. I mean, that's just what it is, right? So we have enrolled agents, trained and certified enrolled agents from the IRS that are going to look at your tax situation, look at your past 3 years tax returns. We don't do your taxes for you. You always get your taxes done, locally if you can. When you get to start making a lot of money, you get your CPA. But our enrolled agents are going to reduce your taxes and have a second eye on it. We're going to show you how to hire your children. We're going to show you all these things. We're going to show you how to adjust your W-4 so that you start getting $300 and $400 a month back in your pocket, in your current paycheck. The government will pay for your business by paying you more on your job. So the business really is self-funded. Now we're going to use the tax dollars and knock your debt out. So instead of being debt-free in 13 years, you debt-free in 8. Instead of being debt-free in 20 years, you debt-free in 7. We got all kinds of scenarios where people are eliminating 13,000 years off their debt. Same $79 a month. We have trained bill negotiators who call your creditors for you, who call your different companies for you. Like my DirecTV bill got decreased by like $54 a month. And most of that is all these doggone boxes around the house, right? All right, most of these boxes be killing you. You look at your bill, most of it is your boxes, okay? Then between my assistant and myself, we both had the iPhones. They reduced our bills by $35 a month. No, 40, 15, and 25. My alarm company, they called ADT and got that sliced by like 30%. My Comcast got sliced by 60 a month. So I saved about $1,000 a year in all my utilities because these guys called them and said they part of Making Wealth Real and negotiated all my bills back down. You see? So let me just come off mute. Let me get you guys to come off mute real quick. All right. I know some people out here. Talk to me about what the experts did for you. Right? You guys are off mute right now. Come off mute for me and share a testimony, if you will, of any kind of what the experts did for you so we can show Andrew and his people how this works, how simple it is.
Hey, Brian, this is Brandon.
Brandon, what you got for me, man? What did they save you on?
Man, let me tell you, I actually, like yourself, got a bill shredder testimony. I actually have DirecTV as well. And you guys, I might be one of the few people that still have cable, but my bill was $130 a month. And they actually took $60 per month off of my DirecTV bill. And they also shaved my Xfinity, which is my internet housing group, as you call it. It was $90, and I now pay $55 a month for internet.
That's right. Now tell them, now all you do is upload a copy of the bills, right? And they care of the rest.
That is it. That was it. I activated, when you get your membership, you actually have a portal and they tell you what to do, and you upload all of your bills, and the experts go and negotiate on your behalf and slice them things away.
That's it. That's it. Stay with me. Stay with me. Who else got one for me?
Hey, Brian. How you doing?
Okay, I got you, Vaughn. I see you. Who's the gentleman with the voice I heard?
Greg.
What's up, Greg? Talk to me.
Yes, sir. I wanted to talk about the Money Max portal. Basically, when I put my information, my last pay stubs and my last year tax return, and basically I got $300 back a month, which is about $3,600 a year. And basically, my wife and I have already paid off one vehicle, and we'll be finished paying the second one off 2 years ahead of time.
Nice. And see, Brandon, Yvonne, this is what killed me about people. A lot of people think you got to have thousands of dollars. He took the extra 300, doubled down on the debt, paid one car off. Now, whatever was going out to the car, let's say, I'm gonna make something up. Let's say the car note was 350. You took the new 300, paid off the 350. Now you got 750. See? Now he said the second car gonna be paid off in half the time. So what happens is when the government give you that money, it don't have to be astronomical for you to start seeing the light. Now, if he just took that 750 a month and started investing it, it's over.
Yes.
See, that's what people don't understand. Yvonne, talk about the growth, how we grow the money.
All right. The PRA, which is your private reserve account, I cannot believe it allows me to become my own bank. This is an insurance vehicle that's attached to the stock market that only goes up for you. It locks you in so you won't incur any loss when the stock market drops. I love that part about it. It's tax-free. I mean, did you hear me? Tax-free?
That's right.
I can't believe this. And then it allows you to borrow from it. And the thing about borrowing from it, they still allow you to get the interest on the original amount.
That's right.
And as you pay yourself back. So this is an incredible retirement plan. And just think, with it being an insurance vehicle, if something does happen to you, they allow your benefits to transfer to your heirs tax-free. I love it. It's not just for the wealthy anymore. You and I both can do it.
That's it. That's it. Guys, imagine your PRA account has $80,000 in it and you borrow 20 from it. It still draws interest like it's 80. See, these are wealthy instruments. The private banking is totally different than your savings account. This is stuff that they don't tell a lot of people, but here we pull the veil back. Now, let me just show you this one more thing and I'm done. We got to talk about how you make some money. Now, if you want to get and become a part of the business, right? You want to join the business. You want to get these daily checks I'm going to show you. It's $228, right? I mean, I thought it was going to be 2,000. $228 one time, $119 per month. So the membership for savings is $79. You may just want to take advantage of our experts and they help you with all your tax reductions and your bill reductions and your debt elimination, all of that. If you say, Brian, how do I get some of these checks? You open the business now and you use that social security number you were born with to play by this set of rules. Instead of you getting one tax deduction, y'all know how it is. I'm head of household. That's cool. I'm married filing jointly or whatever. I'm married filing separately or whatever. Those are cool, but you got about 475 more that you're not getting. My question is, why not? Well, Brian, what's the business? You looking at it, introducing people to the power of a home-based business. Introducing people to Making Wealth Real Financial and our makeover. That's the business. So we get paid 10 different ways. I'm not going to show you all of them. I'll just give you a few of them real quick. Let's say a friend of yours says, I like that membership. I need the experts. I need a team. All right. You earn $40 per customer. That's a member. We call those customer bonuses. Now, after your third one, because the first three make yours disappear. So if you get 3 customers, your $79 disappears. So now you don't have any overhead, right? I mean, I'm sorry, as far as your membership, you're done. After that, it's $10 a month on every customer. Now your residual checks kick in. Doing something one time, getting paid over and over and over again. Now, let's say a friend of yours says, I like this, I want to make some money. I need to join the business. That's a $50 bonus. Now, that's nothing to write home about. You're not going to do cartwheels, but let me show you how this works. If 3 people join your business within the first month, you earn another bonus called a momentum bonus. See how all these tie together? That's $150. If that duplicates for 3 months, you earn another $900. You see, so if I help 3 friends get in business for themselves, and they help 3 friends, and they help 3 friends, that's $900 $150 and $450. So together you made $1,500 just off those bonuses. Now, the leadership bonus is anywhere from $10 to $75 per person. Now, you won't even know half these people. No, you won't know 90% of these people, okay? This is how I turned $228 into $228,000. My first month in business, guys, I earned over $12,000 and I invested $228, and I haven't had a lower month since. See, I don't think you guys understand. Those 10s and 25s and 45s and 55s, they keep adding up. Let me show you my phone before we go. So we have what's called a daily guarantee. Okay, this is where you earn anywhere from $5 to $1,000 per day. So you see today at 5 o'clock, right? $500. Then yesterday, $500. Trying to cover that light up. See? Then the day before, $500. The day before, $500. The day before, $500. This goes directly into your account. That goes all the way up to $1,000 per day. So right now, that's a $15,000 a month base I have, on top of my momentum bonus, on top of my sponsor bonuses, on top of my customer bonuses, on top of my leadership bonuses. Then I didn't show you all these monthly bonuses. These checks right here I'm showing you on the screen come every month. I mean, every week. These come every month. Okay. Now you got a luxury vehicle bonus, $500 to $3,000 a month. Now you got a presidential bonus, $500 to $100,000 a month. This one bonus right here make you a millionaire. Just this one bonus. And Ms. Armstrong, you know what I tell people? Let's say you never make $100,000 and you got to settle for the $25,000 bonus just per month. You just got to go with that one. Okay, just $25,000 a month. You never make it to level 10. You just settle for level 4 or 6. Let's say you never make $25,000 a month. You got to settle for level 4, which is $5,000 a month, just in the presidential bonus. Then you still got these checks coming in every day. Then you still got your luxury vehicle bonus kicking in for $3,000. Let's say you never make the $3,000 vehicle bonus, but you make the $1,250 every month. See? Then you get customer bonuses, 25 cents to $8 per month, every month, of all the members in your team. Brandon, let's just say you got to settle. You never make it to $8, but you got to settle for $4, but you're getting it every month off 1,000 people. It ain't a lot of people that can get up at home and say they're making $4,000 a month, plus their car bonus, plus their presidential bonus, plus their daily guarantee. You see, y'all don't understand how much money is on the table. And the good news is you don't have to. Because it's not what you do with your money. I mean, it's not how much money you make, it's how you make your money grow. And our experts are still going to be there to help you invest your money. You see? So we do 3 things, guys: save, make, grow. And once that becomes like your ABCs and alphabet, save, make, and grow. Now you got your private reserve account. Now you got your land banking account. And now we got something called coming soon, right around 2 weeks from now, that's going to send shockwaves through the whole country. And you don't want to be watching when that happens. You want to ride that wave. I'll put it to you this way. When you can invest in things that make your money grow and the experts are doing it with you, there's nothing like it. Okay, there's nothing like it. So with that being said, let me look on the gallery here. See who's on camera. Oh, I got my good friend Herschel Gibbs in the building. Herschel, do me a favor, man. You've seen businesses like this for many, many years. You grew up with me in the industry. I've been looking up to you, man, for a long time. Herschel, talk to these individuals about timing, working from home, and how important it is that they understand that the first 2 years of this company haven't even started yet and where they'll be in 10.
You know, Brian,
and I hope you guys can get it because it will send shock waves. I got involved with a company, just to give y'all an idea. And I got involved and show you how the growth concept works. My first 6 months in that company, I only made about $15,000. It looked like nothing was going to go down. I just kept moving, kept building. At this time, for the most part, was homeless. To be real about it. But you keep building. You keep laying it out. I'll just say this. By the time we hit year number 5, Lynn and I already made $1 million, and 2 years later, had made the second. So I want y'all to understand what Brian is trying to say. Right now, it might not look like a whole lot's going on, but you want to get ahead of this curve early on, because when it hits, once next month hit, it's gonna skyrocket. But I want you to simply get, I'm gonna just share this, Brian, is that it's so important, you guys, to understand what you have now. Because in that company, I got involved, that company was already 12 years old. Y'all sitting here with a company barely 2 years old. If that, you got the kind of leadership and expertise that Mr. Brian Bean's laying out, you guys need to do all you can to move, because what I made during that time is peanuts, peanuts compared to what's about to go down. All I can say, Brian, to the team is y'all need to get up and go.
That's it.
Don't play around, you need to move. And I'll turn it back over to you, Brian.
No, I appreciate it, man. You look great, man. I can't wait to see you in Atlanta. I cannot wait to see you April 16th, 17th, 18th, guys. The registration is open for our big announcement. I mean, Making Wealth Real is being reborn in 30 days. So you want to make sure you're in Atlanta the 16th through the 18th. Get registered today. It's going to probably sell out between tonight and tomorrow, just to be honest with you guys. So if you're not registered, take full advantage. Herschel, you've been in this thing for a while. You're a 7-figure earner. We all know what this kind of critical timing is, because we've all been there. All of us that have earned 7 figures, we've never been involved in something this great, this early. And we did it with companies that aren't half as good. So we look forward to seeing you guys. Not even close.
Not even close. I'm looking forward to being in Atlanta. Hope y'all get there. You don't want to miss.
You don't want to miss. You don't want to miss. So listen, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. At this stage in the game, right, just know that we got your training from top to bottom. Our system is in place. You don't have to rely on the person who introduced you, right? We have weekly overviews like this on Wednesday nights. We have an online library you can check for training. You got personal mentorship from people like myself. We got virtual trainings. We got quarterly trainings like the one in April, every 4 months. So April 16th through 18th is going to be the first one since COVID. We haven't seen each other in like a year and a half. So things are loosening up a little bit. People getting vaccinated. We're still going to social distance, but the announcement is too big not to do it live. So we're going to see you guys April 16th through 18th. So with that being said, let us know, guys, if you're number 2 or you're number 1. Your number you give us dictates the game plan that we give you, right? If you're number 2, that says, I want the membership and I want to save money. But that's pretty much it. I just want to save money. I want to get my taxes down. I want to get my debt down. I want to get my bills down. I don't want to get any daily and weekly pay. And number 1 says, look, I want all of that that's a number 2 also, but I also want to get the 475 tax deductions, the daily pay, the car bonus, the commission checks, the e-wallet, the training. I want everything you have to offer for just a little bit more. So let us know if you're a 2 or a 1. We'll get with the different individuals who invited you guys, and we'll do a private Zoom like this for you so we can ramp up for some earth-shattering news and new partnerships that we have in Making Wealth Real that will need press releases to understand the magnitude of it. All right. We appreciate you guys. I'll see you guys later. Andrew, I appreciate you, man. Much love and respect. Get with the person that invited you guys out, and I'll see you guys on the next Zoom. Oh, our next meeting, I'm sorry, is Wednesday. HowToIncreaseYourCashFlow.com. Wednesday night at 8:30 Eastern. Get with the person that invited you, and I'll be live, not here, but on HowToIncreaseYourCashFlow.com Wednesday night. That's every Wednesday at 8:30 Eastern. Have a good night. Thanks for your time.